Hey, what's going on there, guys? Darren here from NFL News Today, and I know what you're thinking. This is not an NFL News video. Yes, I know, don't come at me in the comments for it, but it's a Madden video. This is the kind of content I want to upload, so I'm going to upload it. But we're going to do kind of just like a classic rebuild video, 3-4 seasons, see if you can win a Super Bowl. To decide the team, though, we will be using a random team generator. So I have it set to 1. I'm just going to click rerun here, and then whatever team we get is whatever team we use. So we are getting the St. Louis Rams, who are now the Los Angeles Rams. So good job keeping your site up to date. So the Rams, they are currently a 77 overall, 77 offense, and a 77 defense. Sean McVay's the head coach. I'll keep it like that. Let's see how we can rebuild the Rams. They struggled last year. They went to the Super Bowl in 2018, fell off in 2019, only went like 9-7, and people are kind of doubting them now. Doubting, is Jared Goff really a good quarterback? So we have here Jared Goff is the quarterback, Malcolm Brown and Henderson, I want to say Daryl Henderson Jr. the running backs, along with Cam Akers, who they selected in the second round this year. He was their first draft pick. And then wide receiver rise, we have Robert Woods, who's kind of like relaunched his career with Los Angeles. He was an okay receiver in Buffalo, came over to the Rams, really had a turnaround. Cooper Kupp, amazing slot receiver. Van Jefferson, who's someone else they selected in the draft this year, went a lot earlier than a lot of people expected him to. Josh Reynolds is here also. Tight end, we have Tyler Higbee. And then aside from Whitworth and Havenstein, the inside offensive line is pretty bad. So that's probably something we're going to have to fix. Defensive wise, though, we have Jaylen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, A'Shawn Robinson, Michael Brockers, some solid players there, but everybody else really just, you know, your average players. Josh Johnson over here. So yeah, this middle linebackers are terrible, so that's going to be something we need to fix. And that is going to be very interesting to do. And here we are, week 1. So I'll simulate the first couple games just so we can get the draft class loaded in. So we start out 0-1. That's fantastic. And in case you guys are wondering what roster I'm using C4's 2021 roster. Not a big fan on how he did the rookie ratings, but the contracts are accurate. I believe he already has the development set. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I mean, none of the Rams rookies are really that good. I'll give Cam Akers star just because he was a second round pick, and you know he's like a top 4 running back within the class. So I'll do that. I'll just change him to star. I'll leave Van Jefferson the same, and then I really don't know who else they drafted. But yeah, aside from that, we're going to load into draft class now. This is going to be another C4 draft class. Just because I just really like the stuff he does, and it's available on PC, so that's why I'm using it. So we start off 0-2. I'm going to simulate now to week 8, see if we're going to make any trades, and see if we actually need to make any trades. Not expecting us to do very well though, so I may just leave the team B and then kind of rebuild it through the offseason and the draft. So week 8, we are 2-5, which is last in the NFC West. The Seahawks are leading the division at 3-4 though, so you know we're kind of still in it if you think about it. Jared Goff actually isn't having too bad of a season. He was 4th in passing yards, 10 touchdowns for only 2 interceptions, fairly accurate. Rushing wise, Malcolm Brown's getting the majority of the touches, 3 touchdowns, 315 yards, 45 yards per game. Daryl Henderson getting some touches in there and touchdown. Nothing from Cam Akers, it appears, though, so I may want to get him involved a little bit. Receiving wise, Cooper Kupp doing great so far, 533 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 40 receptions. Robert Woods getting a good bit of receptions, a good bit of yards, only 1 touchdown. Tyler Higbee getting 3 touchdowns, and then Reynolds, Henderson, and Everett all have 1 touchdown. So we are actually still fairly in the playoff race, so I think I want to make some sort of trade. We really do need a middle linebacker, or just someone on the offensive line also. I'm going to trade Leonard Floyd. He has a huge cap hit, and Terrell Lewis, who looks like a rookie, probably will take his place. Lower cap hit, can probably develop him a good bit. So Floyd, I need to swap for a middle linebacker, which can be a little bit tough because there are very few very good middle linebackers in the league. So I didn't trade for a middle linebacker. However, I did get a better interior lineman. I traded Leonard Floyd for Justin Pugh. Straight up player for player trade. I wanted to try to get a trade where I would package Floyd and Andrew Whitworth, and I'd also get Jordan Hicks in exchange. But I really just didn't know if that deal was going to go through, and I'd also need to find a replacement for Whitworth. So I may still do that. I may still try and find a replacement for Whitworth and then ship him off. Probably get a good middle linebacker for him. So if I can do that, then I'll do it. But if not, then I guess we're just going to have to deal with having a pretty bad middle linebacking core. Alright, so I kind of figured that Jordan Hicks is not going to be tradable for, so I just traded Gaines for Devondre Campbell. Not a huge upgrade at the middle linebacker position, but it's better than what we have right now. I still may try and flip Andrew Whitworth for somebody and then get another left tackle to replace him. Alright, so my plan here is I just traded Kenny Young for Genard Avery, and I'm going to switch Genard Avery to left end, package him with Josh Reynolds, and attempt to get Charles Leno from the Bears. So I really hope that works through. If not, then I'm going to have to flip Whitworth for something else and add that into the trade. So I just need for something like this to work. Okay, so I just traded Whitworth and Fuller to the Chargers for a round 1 pick. I may have to do Reynolds a round 1 pick and then Genard Avery to get Charles Leno. So I really hope this works. Throw Genard Avery in there. He will be going to the Bears. I need this to work. If not, I'm kind of screwed. Charles Leno Jr. I said throw a round 1 pick in there. Give them the Chargers. Honestly, maybe just a round 1 pick for Leno may just like do it. No, actually. So I think it has to be that package. So Reynolds and Avery. I have to give them my pick then. Wow, this is unbelievable. I really hope this works. If not, I'm going to be pissed. That really is not going to work. So I need to find a better receiver to put in there then. But how am I going to trade for a better receiver? Wow, that is very surprising. So I just traded Austin Blythe for Marvin Jones Jr. That is incredibly surprising that that worked. So now I need to find a better, just a better guard. Might not even have to get like a superstar guard. There we go, finally, an accepted trade. So it ended up being, that's actually that's a lot. And we only get 1 player in return, but it's going to really help our offensive line. Marvin Jones Jr., who we got for 70 overall left guard. Genard Avery, who I forget who we traded the Eagles for. In our first round pick, we still have the Chargers first round pick for Charles Leno Jr. So now I have to get a decent left guard, and I'll be kind of just like set. Wow, I just finessed the Patriots. Josh Reynolds for Shaq Mason. Done deal. This offensive line is already a lot better. So now, right before the trade deadline, we added Charles Leno Jr., Justin Pugh, and Shaq Mason to go along with Havenstein. Now I just need a decent center who I can probably get in the draft, or maybe even just sign one right now. I need to get a 5th receiver, so that'll be interesting. So now Van Jefferson's going to get a lot more touches. Hopefully I'm actually going to move Cam Akers up in the depth chart a little bit, get him some touches so he develops better. So yeah, I just need someone better. And then my middle linebacking core, I got Devondre Campbell. I really don't have a lot else besides him. So linebackers is going to definitely be a big priority in the offseason. I'm signing Greg Ward off of the Ravens practice squad. I know that he can actually be pretty good. He's not going to be in our slot though, which is a little not very helpful, because Cooper Kupp is an amazing slot receiver, so I really want to keep him in the slot. So he'll just be there kind of just for like depth purposes. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. But yeah, so Hopefully we can maybe make a playoff push. Our offensive line is a lot better. I may actually end up getting rid of Goff. He has such a huge contract, so I really don't like that. I'll figure something out to do with him though. But until then, we will be simming to the end of the season, so see you then. So we did not make the playoffs, as you can tell. What did we go? 6-10. Yikes! Those moves did not help us. The Seahawks won the division at 9-7. Cardinals went 9-7, and the Niners went 8-8. So this was not a very tough division to win at all. Jared Goff actually had a decent season. Not too bad. 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, only 7 picks. Fairly accurate with a 61% completion percentage. Malcolm Brown is just not a good running back. Cam Akers did not end up getting a lot of touches. Darrell Henderson is not very good either. So that's something else we have to address. I don't think Cam Akers really developed a lot either. Receiving wise, Cooper Kupp had an amazing year. 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Robert Woods, great second receiver, 928 yards, 5 touchdowns. Higbee, solid tight end, added 3 touchdowns with 685 yards. Van Jefferson having a decent rookie year at 361 yards and 4 touchdowns. Henderson adding 3 touchdowns. Everett added in 2 touchdowns, and that is about it. What did we do defensively? How was that? So, Micah Kaiser, one of our very bad middle linebackers, led our team in tackles with 87. Donald had 11 tackles for loss. Sacks wise, Donald dominated and nobody else did anything. That is something else we have to fix. And interception wise, Johnson had 4, Hill had 2, Ramsey had 2. Really hoped he'd make a bigger impact than that. And then Sampson, Kaiser, Rapp, Burgess, Long, and Williams all had 1. So stats wise, we did not have a very productive offense. Points per game wise, we were 31st in points per game, 18.5. That is terrible. Defensively, yards allowed, we were like kind of in the middle, but then so like not very productive defense. But then points per game wise, we were 32nd, 28th, so just not a good team at all. I'm surprised we went 6-10. That's very surprising to me. So I'm just going to sim to the off season. I hope we have cap to re-sign whatever impending free agents we have. We only have 11. It was the Eagles and the Browns in the Super Bowl, and the Browns won it, so that's surprising. So Greg Ward, I'm probably just going to let walk. I might not re-sign Malcolm Brown. So really, only person I really need to re-sign, maybe Devondre Campbell, possibly Troy. Actually, I may want to re-sign Troy Hill. I definitely need to get Ramsey back. We do have a good bit of money, so that is very useful. So I can offer him what he wants, a little bit extra. I will re-sign your free agency because I thought that was enough, but apparently it was not. So that's kind of frustrating. Troy Hill, he's 30 years old. I'll give him a 1-year deal. He's going to test out free agency also. That's interesting. Devondre Campbell, just come back. And he's testing out free agency also. So I hope we can at least sign somebody in free agency. I definitely need to get Ramsey back. We have a good bit of cap room, so that allows us to do a lot of things. I am going to need to get rid of Goff. He does not have a good dev trait, actually any dev trait. And yeah, he's only a 77 overall, so that's a very big issue. So I'll figure out a way to flip him and get something else out of it. I will go and re-sign Jaylen Ramsey though. Doesn't seem to be a lot of competition. Bills are at 57 points. I'll give him $7 million a year, and then sweeten that bonus up to $12 million. 4 years, of course, $75.8 million total, 101 points. So hopefully he'll come back on that deal. I do want to get rid of Michael Brockers also. He is just not good. Terrible contract. Kind of offensive line wise, I only need a center. I really only need a center. Alex Mack is there, but he's 35. Not sure if I want to go with that. And then nobody really notable after that. Yeah, Shaq Mason, we have Havenstein, who's doing pretty well. We have Charles Leonard Jr. now. And we also have Justin Pugh. So I'll see what else we need to sign and then go on from there. Before I do that though, Cooper Kupp ended up getting Superstar X Factor. He has first run free, and then he also has Cross Specialist, and then his other ability will unlock at 90 overall, so that's huge for us. He is about 28, I want to say. Robert Wood still chilling at Star. Cam Akers ended up getting Star. I really need to figure out something to do with him because that run game was not good at all. And I really do need to get a better quarterback. Jared Goff just is not cutting it, which sucks because he has such a bad contract. And this is just not going to be good. See, getting rid of Jared Goff is negative 41.7 in savings. That kills us. And getting rid of Brockers also, who is somebody I said I wanted to get rid of. That's a negative 1.41. That's not as bad, obviously. But negative 41 million savings with, oh my god, we might be stuck with him. I may have to just get another core. He might just have to become our backup. I may not be able to deal him for anything because that just kills our cap. Like if I were to just put him in a trade, 61.8 cap right now. I mean that frees up cap room, but like I don't think that helps us. So I'll figure out something to do. I do normally just clear cap penalties. I just find them stupid. But yeah, I need to figure out something to do with Goff. I also need to figure out who I want to sign in free agency. So I definitely need to sign linebackers. I already talked about my offensive line and offense. I didn't talk about defense though. Defensively, linebackers are a huge issue. I already put in an offer for Jaylen Ramsey. Hopefully I can get a second corner also. Might have to rely on the draft for that. Defense wise, I need to get probably someone better at right end, or if not, just at least someone to back up Rockers. And then pretty fine with defensive tackle. We're running a 3-4 here, so nothing too big. But yeah, linebackers, that needs to be improved drastically. Male linebacker wise, Onwuasor, kinda, maybe, I don't know. Once again, no dev trait, but he's still just a lot better than what we have. And then Matthew Judon's here. Jatavis Brown is here. He has a star dev trait, but we have Samson Abraham. So that's going to be interesting to see what we do here. We're kind of in a tough spot. You know, Shelby Harris could definitely, maybe not Shelby Harris, but maybe Damon Harrison Sr. or Brandon Williams could definitely be backing up Ashawn Robinson. Robinson, he's on the second year of his deal, so I may want to bring him back. He did fairly decent last year. But yeah, this is so tough. I only have a bid in for Jaylen Ramsey right now. Once again, Patrick Mahomes is on the market. I'm not going to sign him though. So I really need to figure out something to do. So I may trade Goff, get some assets out of him, and then see what happens. I have an opportunity to actually get the #1 pick. Broncos need a quarterback. Drew Lock apparently just isn't good in this roster, so that kind of sucks. Jared Goff, I may be able to get something done. I want to be able to keep my other first-round pick, though. I kind of want to get as many picks as I can. Sebastian Joseph Day. That is terribly easy to trade for. Okay, so Jared Goff and then Sebastian Joseph Day for the #1 overall pick. I wasn't really going to get another pick out of that. Honestly, I'm going to clear my cap penalties because I find them stupid and I really don't know how it all works. But we now have -9, 11.9 in cap, so I may not be able to get Jaylen Ramsey now, but we will see. I may just sim, and then I may just have to rebuild through the draft. So I'm simming the offseason. I actually got Jaylen Ramsey back, so that's useful. So now I need to rebuild through the draft. So I need to get, so I need to write down what I need to get. I need to get a center, center, linebackers. So this is gonna be huge. Center, linebackers, and then maybe a second corner. So hopefully, I'm just gonna send through to the draft. I don't have cap room, so there's nothing for me to do. That kind of sucks. I traded away Goff, but I have the #1 pick, so I need to get, actually, I need to get a quarterback. So that's going to end up being Trevor Lawrence. I also could give this away and trade back, which very well could be a possibility. Ooh, the Raiders are looking pretty good here. A seventh pick, the 9th pick, and a round 1 pick next year. That's pretty useful. I could maybe still even get, if Trevor Lawrence isn't available, Justin Fields could very well be there. If not, I may have to wait. That may be the pick though. However, the Bills, so I can, oh, this is tough. So the Bills have a higher first pick, but a lower second pick within the first round. But then I also get round 2 next year, as opposed to a 7, a 9, and a pick 12. I may want to swap. I may turn the 9 into more picks, so I think that's going to be useful. I'm going to go with Oakland here. So Oakland's going to trade up for the first pick. Let me view the draft board actually. Yeah, so I really just need to hope that either Fields or Trevor Lawrence ends up being there. If not, I'm going to be depresso espresso. So the Raiders select Penny Sewell, kind of saw that coming. Dolphins get Jamar Chase. Cowboys get Trevor Lawrence. That's not what I like to see, and I'm very afraid that someone's going to draft Justin Fields now. Jaguars, Micah Parsons. Lions, Xavier Thomas. Giants, please don't draft Justin Fields. They drafted Justin Fields. Damn it. That is not what I wanted. I probably should have traded up. So Tanner Morgan's the next best quarterback, so I could probably wait for him. Alan Bowman. There's no Trey Lance in this draft class. Yeah, so I may have to wait. I may have to just wait and get Tanner Morgan. I'll still probably end up turning that 9th pick into probably something else. So what can I get now? I can get my second corner very easily. I really don't need Rondale Moore. He would be nice, but he just is not a priority for us. Creed Humphrey is there. Hopefully he can stay there until the 16th pick. That's probably going to be the center I end up getting. But for right now, I'm going to get a great second corner and Patrick Surtain Jr. Amazing combine, amazing top skills, and he fits our scheme. So let's do that. 78 overall, number 6 in the draft. We drafted him at number 7. So Freiermuth goes to the Bears. That's so funny. They have so many tight ends. Let's see what we can get for a 9th pick. I maybe want to get a 2020 first round pick if that's possible. I don't know though. Seattle's looking pretty compelling, but I feel like they may take a center. I kind of want to take the center now. That's the thing. Do I take the center now? Nobody's offering me a 2020 first round pick. So I may have to do a manual trade myself. Maybe I'll trade back with like the Falcons or the Panthers. So I may actually just end up picking. Question is, do I really get the center now? I already got a corner. I don't need a D tackle. Halfback, I could maybe go with Travis Etienne. I don't actually say his name, so if I pronounce the names wrong, do not get mad at me. I'm very bad at this. CJ Verdell is a possibility. He's number 10 on the board. So I feel like I have a better bet at one of these two being here, though, as opposed to Humphrey being there. No, Dylan Moses is also here. That would be great. Fits the scheme. Very good linebacker. I can probably wait to draft a halfback. So I may go with Creed Humphrey here. Being safe, good center. Very good pick. A perfect pick. Ranked 9th, drafted him at 9th. Good to see that. So now we have a solid offensive line. So let me see what goes. I really hope Dylan Moses does not get picked. Sean Wade, Justin Ross, Jalen Waddle, Jay Tuffell, Caden Stearns, and Jackson Carman. So I am now going to take that middle linebacker. Both the running backs are still on the board. That's a little surprising, but Dylan Moses, linebacker from Alabama, looks like a stud. 76 overall, ranked 15th, drafted at 17. So now I have to wait until the 8th pick in the 2nd round. So what's still here? CJ Verdell is still here. Okay. Alec Bowman, however, is here now. So he may have to be my quarterback, Alan Bowman. Unless I don't know if I can trade for... This may be crazy. But hold on a second. Alright. Call me crazy. Cedric Wilson for Jalen Hurts. I feel like that's the best bet here. So I'll put star on Jalen Hurts. I feel like he deserves it. I actually think he's going to be a very good quarterback. So I'll take Verdell here. If Bowman's still on the board at 3, I'll draft him. Maybe not though, I don't know. But Verdell's going to get picked here. He will be our new halfback. Ranked at 29th, drafted at 40, 72 overall. Definitely going to have star or better. So hopefully Bowen's still on the board. I don't know if he will be though. I can guarantee you he's not. He is not. So yeah, there we go. So now I just gotta see who I have scouted. Any linebackers? I don't have a lot of linebackers scouted. I have Chaz Surratt scouted. He seems more of like a 4th round pick. He's projected 4th and he has 4th round talent. Tyler Shovlin may be the way to go, or even Darius Stills. I could get a 3rd corner. That wouldn't be bad. We do have a really bad secondary. Maybe switch him to center. So I'll draft him and then hope that that linebacker's still there. A little bit of a reach. Caleb Fairley, no depth trait, 68 overall. So I just need to hope that one linebacker is here at the 4th round. And then I'll sim the rest back. So, scouted. Give me that linebacker. I am not... Okay. Dax Hollifield is still here. Yeah, okay. I'll go with Dax Hollifield. Mid 5th rounder, but yes, 4th round talent. I'll still draft him. And I reach a little bit, but that's fine. 66 overall, normal depth trait. And then, you know what? I only have a 6th round pick left. Or I don't have a 5th round pick is a better way to say it. But I'll draft a quarterback. See who else is here. Brady White, De'Aaron King. Ooh. Very fast quarterback. Let's see what he is at. No, I want to draft him. Let's see. 62 overall. So we have a little bit of a quarterback competition that's going to go on here. Yeah, I'll see. I do want to give Jalen Hurts a start, so he probably is going to get the starting job. But that about does it for the draft. Very solid draft. Very happy with it. We got some good players. So let's sim to next week. And then let's look at the team now. Alright, so quarterback wise, we're rocking with Jalen Hurts and De'Aaron King. I'm going to give Jalen Hurts a star. I think he should have came with it. I think he's a good quarterback. And you know the Eagles are a quarterback factory. Oh. It's a bunch of BS they got going on there. So I'll give him star. Maybe he can become our quarterback of the future. But if not, he has 2 great young running backs. Darrell Henderson Jr. What kind of... He's a little elusive back. Verdell is once again an elusive back. So I have 3 elusive backs. So I kind of like fit the scheme here. I actually may have to change the scheme. Offensive line is greatly improved. So we have 3 usable running backs. Still a good wide receiver core. We have Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods still, Van Jefferson, and John Hightower, who's a really good speedster. Tyler Higbee and Gerald Everett are very good tight ends. So honestly, we're kind of set offensively. Defensively, Dylan Moses was one of our picks. Linebackers look a lot better. And then safety-wise, Taylor Rapp, I guess we'll chill with him. I got a good second corner, Patrick Surtain Jr. He's definitely going to be starter better. I'm hoping he can get superstar, actually. I did not get a backup D tackle. That kind of sucks. I should probably do that or just like sign one. Jalen, oh, okay, so both are still at 62 overall. So Jalen Hurts, I'll start over De'Aaron King. Let me change the scheme in the playbook though. So scheme-wise, we West Coast power run. I may go with the spread. So I'll change my playbook to Arizona because I know that is a spread offense playbook. And then, actually, we're chilling with defense. Chilling at base 3-4. That's fine. I'm cool with that. So we're going to be using a spread offense to go and take a lot of pressure off of Jalen Hurts. Probably a better offense for him to use. But yeah, let's simulate to midseason. So this is season 2. Hopefully we can do something better. And then for draft wise, we'll be using an auto-generated class. I feel like that's just a fair thing to do. I simmed to midseason, not to the trade deadline though, so I can't make any trades. That kind of sucks. Coming off a bye again, and we're 5-2. Let's go. Leading the NFC West, Jalen Hurts is playing pretty well. Almost 1,700 yards, 16 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Very accurate. Rushing wise, Darrell Henderson Jr. getting the majority of the touches, 5 touchdowns. Cam Akers, good backup back. Jalen Hurts getting it done with his legs also. CJ Verdell doing decent. Receiving wise, Robert Woods 3 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp 3 touchdowns. Higbee 3 touchdowns. Van Jefferson 3 touchdowns. And Everett 3 touchdowns. So I think we're kind of solid here. I may want to, you know what? I'm going to put Cam Akers as our starting back. Or actually, I may put Verdell. Oh, wow. So Henderson developed a good bit. He's up to a 76. Hurts is up to a 66. Humphrey has superstar and is up to an 80. What a pick that was. Wow-wee. What about defense? Moses has superstar also. Great pick there. 80 overall. Surtain has superstar X Factor. Wow. You gotta be joking. Look at that. So we have 2 superstar X Factor corners. Aaron Donald, who's already enough to deal with. Cooper Kupp. So we have 4 superstar X Factors on our team. That's incredible. So, you know what? Let me put Verdell. I want him to develop. So I'm going to put Verdell ahead of Henderson, and I'm going to sim to the end of the season. Ooh, we have a couple people we need to bring back. You know, Everett we definitely want to bring back. Robinson, Kupp, and Johnson. So I have to see with them. But let's sim to the end of the season. Hopefully we're in the playoffs. We currently have a 2-game lead over the Cardinals, who are at 3-4-1. Seahawks are at 3-4, and the Niners are at 3-5. I think we can make the playoffs. So let's sim to the end of the season. See where we are there. So we got a bye. We lost 13-7 at the end of the last game of the year. Lewis, oh, that's a good game from him. Upgrade some of our players. This is a great year. Jalen Hurts is up to a 73 overall. We finished 11-5. That was good enough for a bye week. Jalen Hurts, look at that. 3,800 yards, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 74 completion percentage. What a year. Call me a cheater for putting him as star development. I think that is what he deserves, though. Rushing wise, we kind of got a running back by committee thing going on. Henderson, Verdell, Akers, they actually all got a good bit amount of yards. Jalen Hurts got done with his legs also. I had 6 touchdowns with his legs. Look at that. Receiving wise, Cooper Kupp had a great year. 1050 yards, 12 touchdowns. Wood had 750 yards and 5 touchdowns. Higbee, 741 yards, 7 touchdowns. Van Jefferson, 610 yards and 5 touchdowns. And Everett and Henderson having about 280-ish yards and 3-4 touchdowns. Defense, Dylan Moses, great year. 100 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 6 tackles for loss. Donald and Robinson absolutely dominated. Donald has 16.5 sacks. Ibukam had 8.5. Hollifield had 4 sacks. Oh, what a little pickup that was. Good job there. Interception wise, Ramsey had 4, Rapp had 4, Moses had 2, Lewis had 1, Johnson, Long, and Burgess all had 1. Wow, look at that. Fairly productive offense, 18th in yards. Points per game, though, we were 8th about, I want to say 8th. And then defensive wise, total yards allowed, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in yards allowed. And then points allowed, which is how I really measure defense, we were 6. Great year all around. Look at that. So we are going to send them next week to the divisional round, and we are playing the Falcons. So that's very interesting. Very good to see here. Hopefully we can win this game. Moving on to the NFC Championship game, question mark. We are, and we're playing the Panthers. 2 11-5 teams. We have home field advantage. Great job there. We may make the Super Bowl. This is pretty surprising. I was not expecting us to do that good. We can view yearly awards right now. Jalen Hurts won MVP. What a guy. Oh my goodness. Deshaun Watson in there also. Nobody else from the Rams. Would you believe that? Wow. McVay got 3rd in Coach of the Year. Hurts, Offensive Player of the Year, obviously. Nobody else from the Rams. Defensive Player of the Year. Donald got 2nd. And he had 16.5 sacks. So I'm interested to see what Shaq Thompson did. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Trevor Lawrence. CJ Verdell from the Rams got 9th. That's good for him. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dylan Moses played great. Patrick Surtain got 7th. And Dax Hollifield got 9th. Great job there. Hurts obviously won Best Quarterback. Anybody from the Rams? No, for Best Running Back. Best Wide Receiver, Cooper Kupp got 3rd. Nobody else from the Rams. Offensive line wise, Shaq Mason got 2nd. Creed Humphrey got 7th. Wow, this is amazing. Donald, Defensive Player of the Year, or Best Steve Lineman, excuse me. Nobody else from the Rams. Linebacker, nobody from the Rams. I'm surprised Moses didn't get any votes. Defensive back, Ramsey and Rapp, 3 and 4. And that's it from the Rams. And best kicker. Oh, did we get the best kicker? Probably not. We did not. That's a little disappointing. But we are going to play for the NFC title. Can we make it? We do. We're going to play the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Wow. Upgrade our players there. This is amazing. I'm very surprised Jalen Hurts won MVP. Weekly awards. Jalen Hurts, great game. 21-32, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 5 carries for 25 yards. Taylor Rapp played great. So we are going to be playing Joe Burrow in the Bengals in the Super Bowl. This is very surprising. Actually may only do 2 seasons. We already made it to the Super Bowl. Nothing real else we can accomplish. I also have to leave for work soon, so that plays into it a little bit. So none of us is going to be on the Pro Bowl, just because if you make Super Bowl, you're not going to be in the Pro Bowl. So sim next week. So yearly awards. Once again, Jalen Hurts won MVP. That is so awesome. We literally, I forget who we traded. I think we traded like a 66 overall wide receiver for him. And he started at 62, ended up being a 74. That's just amazing. Wow. All right. Upgrade our players one last time. Jalen Hurts has 10 skill points available. That is awesome. What is he up to now? He is up to an 86. Morale's giving him a +2 boost, but still, to start at 62 and get to an 84 without morale, and then 86 with morale is incredible. Holy Toledo. Oh my goodness. Anybody else upgrade significantly? Verdell got star development. That's pretty good. And nobody else upgrade significantly. I can upgrade Aaron Donald though. Oh wait a minute. He's maxed out everything. That's great. Alright. So we are going to I'm going to do like a play-by-play simulation of the game. Only going to hop in if I need to. I really hope I don't need to though. Wow, look at this. Playing in the Super Bowl. I'll skip that moment. Skip that one. So we're up 7-0. Bengals come back and tie it though. Up now down 14-7. Still have the ball. We're driving. Bengals have the ball back. And we are in the red zone. We do not score. Oh no, we do score. 14-10. This is a tight game. Down 21-10 now. We need a touchdown. We are down 28-10. I guess I gotta play. I need to get something done. It's gonna be pretty hard to do though. We're at the 2. Just need to pound in the end zone here. Gonna hand it off to Vertil. Keep in mind, I'm not very good at this game. Vertil breaks off tackle and he gets in. A touchdown. So that's huge for us. I'm not going to play defense. Actually, maybe I will. I'm bad at defense. But, you know, it's whatever, honestly. I realize my video is kind of lagging. That's probably because my CPU is running hot. I'm not sure, but, you know, I'll probably use Shadow Play for next time instead of OBS for this. But, you know what? Can we stop them? No, we can't. So, let's see what we can do here. The video is going to be laggy. I'm going to apologize for that now. I'll use Shadow Play next time I play, or I do this, as opposed to OBS. Hurts going to throw it over the middle. Robert Woods. I'm going to go with hurry up here. Really need to get something done. Woods is going to go on a streak. Snap the ball for a 2-minute warning. Higbee wide open. And we have the 2-minute warning. Alright, this is huge. This is going to be huge. Slot corner may be a very good play to run here. I'll have Cup run a curl route. Jefferson can run a slant route. See what happens. Cup. Caught? No, he dropped it. Alright, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Gonna hand it off to Henderson here. Hopefully he can get something done. Henderson, get out of bounds. There you go. To the 24. That's only Henderson's 2nd rush. That's gonna bring up a 3rd and 4 here. Let's go into the pistol. Slot outside seems a good play. Yeah, let's go with this. As Van Jefferson's going to catch it, get the 1st down, and gets out of bounds. So this is huge for us. Okay. Van Jefferson not having a bad game. I kind of need to get into the end zone right now, though. This isn't the play to get into the end zone, though. But that's fine. Send Henderson in motion. Oh, that was a bad throw by Hurts. Alright. I kind of wanted to get rid of it quickly there. Probably was not the best thing to do there. Hopefully Cooper Kupp can get open, get him in the end zone. Probably not, though. I'm going to end up running it. I don't want to take a timeout. I need the timeouts. 3rd and 13. 1:16 left in the Super Bowl. Van Jefferson, that was a bad throw. Wow, pressure inaccurate. Can the MVP come up clutch? See, Kupp may be the best option here. He is. Did he catch it? He did. I need to hurry up. Halfback mid draw. Henderson pounded in. Henderson gets it into the end zone. Touchdown with 45 seconds left. Now I need to go for an onside kick. Oh, well, I can't win anyway. I'm an idiot. Let me go for an onside kick, and then, you know, I can't win anyway, but it's fine. I'll still play it out. Kick is up and good. Down by 11. Yeah, so Bengals looking like they're going to win the Super Bowl here. see, can Hecker get a good onside kick? No, he cannot. That's also partially my fault. I really don't know how to do onside kicks very well. I'll still play defense, see if I can just attempt to get the ball back. Joe Burrow is going to win the Super Bowl in his second year. Good for him, honestly. And we are going to take down Mixon, take a timeout. 2nd and 11. Unless we pull something out of our butts here, Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. Pretty sad. I probably should have just let it simulate it normally. And, oh, tackled Mixon. Mixon's X Factor. I did not know that. 3rd and 6. They could very well pass it here. Let me bring a zone blitz. Going to play a Kaiser. Actually, I'll play as Moses here. See what they do. Going to put Green in motion. Oh, I should have tackled him, but that's fine. Donald gets him. 37-yard line, 4th and 3. Could you imagine a block field goal here? So this is a fairly long field goal. He could very well not make this. Oh, my thumb slipped off. And he doesn't make it. Off the crossbar. We have the ball at the 44-yard line with no timeouts. We're not going to win, but we might as well try. I could just go deep here. Hopefully, Cooper Kupp may get open. Gonna try it. What a play! Oh my goodness! What was that? I don't believe it. One-handed, basically mossed like a reverse moss, and he gets in the end zone. My video's lagging so hard, so I really hope that like decently came through. Oh my god. I mean, I gotta go for 2. Alright, never say die, am I right, fellas? And Robert Woods catches it. We're down by 3. We don't have any timeouts. So my only hope is for Hecker to get an onside kick. Alright, accurate kick. And the Bengals recover it. Fumble. Wow, that's disappointing, but what a play by Cooper Kupp. Oh my goodness, they're gonna run one more play. So we're gonna lose in the Super Bowl 35-32. I mean, we put up a fight at the very end. Joe Burrow wins a ring in his second year. Jalen Hurts wins MVP. That's a shame we couldn't finish it off. But you know what? It's fine. God, what 5 touchdowns for Joe Burrow. Good lord. But what a play that was by Cooper Kupp. My goodness. So that's going to be it for the video. I'll upgrade the rest of my players just to see how they did. Upgrade players. Or don't let me upgrade my players. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, that's it for the video. Only decided to do 2 seasons. A, because we made Super Bowl. B, because I have to leave for work soon. But yeah, Jalen Hurts ended up winning MVP. Was not expecting that. We went from 6-10 to 11-5. Number 1 seed in the playoffs, I think it was. If not, we at least got a first round bye. Ended up going to the Super Bowl. We lost to Joe Burrow and the Bengals in a very close game at the end. Cooper Kupp made an amazing play. I really can't believe that. But yeah, Jalen Hurts won MVP. Had a great year overall. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like these kind of videos, hit the like button. If you really like them, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be uploading more of them. Make sure you click the bell icon so you get post notifications. Make sure you check out the Yoke Gaming link in the description below. And I'll see you all next time.